There's a disabled dancer and creator that I follow here on TikTok named Sophia, and she baked a 2025 accomplishment cake. I thought that was really cool because I hadn't seen that before, and apparently lots of people are doing it, but she was the first person I saw do it. So I am also baking a 2025 accomplishment cake because it was a year. It was definitely a year, and also I need to be kinder to myself. So that's what we're doing today. But I also thought that I might just walk you through my impromptu process of baking a cake with POTS and myalgic encephalomyelitis, among other things. I thought that I was going to have to do this twice because I thought that I only had one cake pan, and then I realized that I had two cake pans, so that was an exciting surprise. Currently, I'm sitting in my upright walker because I have found that besides being useful for going out places sometimes when the route is accessible enough for me to take my upright walker as opposed to just my cane, it's also helpful to me for getting some things done around the house, like the dishes or cooking or baking, because I gotta eat, apparently. This is just me being giddy about how colorful the cake looks. I realized that I had washed my measuring cup and then promptly left it on the other counter to dry. So I rolled my walker back a little bit with my feet so that I didn't have to get up and down too many times, because with POTS and also with ME, that's just not a super great use of energy. I measured my oil, realized once again that I forgot something on the other counter and rolled back to get it. Then came unsweetened applesauce because I have several allergies. I'm baking a gluten-free cake because I'm allergic to wheat, and wheat has gluten. So if something is gluten-free, it therefore can't have wheat, and so it's a pretty safe bet for me. Among other things, I can't have dairy and I can't have eggs, and I have found that I really like using unsweetened applesauce as an egg replacement, and I happened to have just enough left over for this cake. I need to get better mixing spoons because this spoon is a little bit clunky to mix with, but the batter did turn out pretty good. See? Ta-da! I put about half of the batter into each pan and just tried to smooth it out as much as I could so that it would lie flat. Took a breather for a minute because my oven wasn't preheated by the time I was done. My oven clicked to let me know that it was done preheating, and so it was time to put the cakes in. Now we wait. The cakes are out and cool, which means it is time for me to decorate, so I will see you soon for my 2025 accomplishment cake video. These are my accomplishments, and I already forgot half of what I wrote down. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I changed my last name to Stark. It's not legal yet because that requires a little bit of time, finances, and energy that I don't have to spare at the moment, but hopefully sooner rather than later. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I advocated for myself with my doctors and was able to get one of my medical diagnoses corrected and also discover some others, which hasn't been the most fun thing, but I am really proud of myself for pushing to get everything figured out when I knew that something was still wrong. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I started sending pilot drafts of my musical television series, The Garden, to my colleagues, former professors, and the like for feedback, which was a little bit of a scary step, and I'm proud of it. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I moved into a new apartment. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I did my very first cosplay. It was Angel Dust, and I dressed up for the Halloween cabaret that I music directed this past October. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I booked my very first backstage voiceover role. It's a student project. It was a student short film, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys once it is made available. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I got an upright walker, and I took it out a few times when I was able to, which was really scary because it's like a larger mobility device than a cane, but I did it successfully, and that was pretty cool. Hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I got more experience programming MainStage, which is a software that we use essentially to program different keyboard sounds for different keys parts in musical theater a lot. So I'm glad to have that experience. Finally, hello, my name is Franklin, and this year I was commissioned to be the sheet music copyist for a new musical. So once again, that's something I'm really excited to share with you guys when the time comes. I think it's a really fun show. Hooray for accomplishments. Love you, bye!